everybody. I hope you're all well, and I'm sure we'll soon be back to normal soon. I know some of you are back already, so that's wonderful. And in the meantime, if you're at home, we would love you to make a papier-mâché flower that will go towards the Horticap Spring Flower Show. It's a bit smaller plot, so we're going to have the main focus on you, the students, and the flowers. Some of you have made them before with either myself or Ali or some other member of staff, and you might remember, but I'll just go through. It's quite simple. First of all, we need to tell you what you need. So you will need these items. And if you don't have any of the items at home, or you can't get them for any reason, just let Horticap know, and then somehow we'll get you those things that you will need in order to make them. But they're quite simple, everyday things. So you want some cling film. You need a cereal bowl washed. You need some tape, some scissors, paintbrushes, some PVA glue, and again, if you can't get this or you don't have it at home, Horticap will supply with some. You can use flour and water, but they are going outside these flowers, and although it makes it quite firm using flour and water, we don't want any disasters happening where they just flop about. And you will need some paint. Acrylic paint, a lot better because it has a film on it and it keeps it more waterproof. Something to mix your glue in, and a spoon, and a bottle of beer, and oh no, that's for tonight. Right, okay, so take your bowl and place it upside down, cling film on the top. And this is to protect the bowl so that you can get the papier-mâché flour off the bowl easily once it's dry. Fold the plastic around the bowl quite tightly, and then you want to secure it in place with some tape. That is because you have to really press down hard with your hands in order to get a really firm flower, because if it's all loose and the paper isn't stuck down properly, then it's not quite as successful. Like so. So that's so that when you've got your paper onto the bowl and you're pressing down and making sure it's smooth, this plastic won't move about. So the next thing you want to do is to tear some newspaper up. You should be able to have lots of newspaper somewhere. And now it wants to be torn into bits first. Get yourself prepared, because torn paper rather than cut paper lies nice and flat on the bowl. So you've got your paper ready. Mix your glue half and half. So put some glue into a vessel like that and just put the same amount of water with it. Mix it well with a spoon, and now you're ready to go. I'm going to put some gloves on because it gets very messy, as you know if you've done it with me before. So make sure you've got a lot of glue on your bowl first. And then you simply take one piece at a time. Don't get several pieces, because when you put two pieces on, the second piece doesn't get stuck down properly. So go all the way round your bowl. This will be your first layer. Making sure that there is just one piece at a time. Okay, so you wet your bowl first, that's why it's sticking on. There we are, nearly done on the first layer. I mean, it's quite quick, but you can take as long as you like. And then once you've got that first layer on, put another load of glue on, and you're going to just put one there and one there because I can see a gap. You're going to really press hard onto the bowl and just go around it to make sure that all that paper is stuck to the bowl, so you get a nice smooth papier-mâché result at the end. Okay, now you're going to do that about 8 times, so 8 layers. That's the first layer. You're going to go around methodically and do another 8 layers, and in between you're going to really press down hard and go around the bowl so it's nice and smooth. Once you've done that, you leave it to dry in a nice warm place, so it's something that doesn't stick. And then you will end up with something like this. It might be a bit difficult to get out of the bowl, so if you just, or someone can help you, run a knife all the way along the rim between the bowl and the paper, just to release it, and then it should come away very easily, and you peel away the cling film and you're left with quite a solid bowl shape. Then you're ready to cut your petals. Now you can do this haphazardly, but if you would like a more neater result, you can use something like glass and put the glass on and draw around with a pen to make the petal shape like that, and go all the way around the bowl to make petal shapes, or you can just do it haphazardly. If your bowl is really hard and you've done a really good job and done loads and loads of layers and you can't cut it, because sometimes that's happened with me, leave it as it is because they look nice anyway, and you can paint them in any colours you like and they still look really fabulous. So these are some I've made earlier. They will be varnished and a stick applied at Horticap. And this is just an example of different colours you can do. Any colours you like. I mean, think of the hobbies you like perhaps. I mean, Hannah, you could have anything Welsh, or you could do something gothic-y, or even musical. Keith, I'm sure somewhere in the world there is a wagon wheel coloured flower somewhere, brown, red and yellow I think, or football colours. I know a lot of you, Leeds United, I think that's yellow and blue, or Harrogate Town, yellow and black. Jack, you could do a heavy metal one if you like. Who knows? You could do all sorts of things, make them all personal to you, and then we're thinking of putting your photograph in the middle. And as I say, once you finish those, they will be varnished and a stick applied like we did with the poppies. Put a drill through there, Horticap will do that, and drill through the middle of the flower, and then it'll be ready and it'll be fabulous. So thank you for looking. I shall look forward to seeing all those lovely results.